What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of SimAirport. Now, if you guys happen to miss yesterday's second episode, which was kind of the reveal of this planning mode that we have going on here, and those of you asking, if you have the planning mode, it's right here on the bottom little toolbar. It's right there. It's the last one. Looks like so. If you don't have it, all you have to do is go into the experimental branch, which I'll put a link. I won't put a link. I'll put it in the comments. I'll let you guys know how to get to it in the comment section if I remember. Now, let me give you a brief rundown in case you missed yesterday's second episode. Here's the rundown. What we're going to do, we're going to have the 2-lane roads, right? We're going to have a drop off over here. They're going to go off the main road over here into this little cul-de-sac area. Drop offs there. Same thing with pickups. Then this long road here going to our deliveries and garbage. Now, this is going to be ticketing. The magenta here is the walls. Walls over here. These are going to be our offices for the COO and CFO. These are going to be queues, and these are going to be the ticketing desks. So this is going to be our ticketing area here. Once they get done with ticketing, they're going to go through these little hallways down here into security. We're going to have the ID check stands, body scanners, or baggage scanners, and then the metal detectors right here. Then we're going to have a little wall with doors or whatnot here, and it's going to release them into the main terminal, which this is going to be our little main hallway here. And then off, they converge over here to the right, and this is going to be the terminal with the actual airplane gates, which are signified by this white grayish box. We're going to have, looks like 3, maybe 4, I think it's 3 of the extra large gates. Then we'll be able to fit, I want to say 5 of the smaller gates. And then this over here is going to be the queues for the gates. Gate agent desk, queue, walkway right down the middle of the terminal. And these are going to be benches. And then the red signifies the taxiway. So, you know, we have the airplane gates. We're going to have the taxiway. We're going to have one runway going east-west. And we're going to have the taxiways on each end. Nice little path here for the planes to go. And then we're going to have another runway here running north and south. So that way, if the weather is ever an issue, we have both. So that planes can land at all times. Now, and I'm thinking I might want to do a third runway eventually, but as of right now, I'm not really seeing any great spots to have that. So we're going to hold off on that for now. Now, real quick, get to the very end here. So once they're going to, the people that deplane, they're going to come down here, and they're going to exit through here. This is going to be a little hallway here. They're going to exit through here, and this is going to be our baggage claim area right here. I'm thinking we're going to do a restroom over here for people that, you know, are leaving the airport. And then they can exit out here into the pickup section and get picked up and go home. That is what our airport should look like. This is the planning mode. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and build this. And next thing you know, it's going to be done just like that. And this is what it ends up looking like. Alright guys, so I think I've finished this for the most part. Let's run down. We have the double roads coming down all the way from the top down here. We have this little extension here so that they can drop people off. The buses can. They'll drop people off here. They'll come down. They'll go back on the main road. Then they'll take this other little exit here and they'll pick people up from the baggage claim. And then our trash cans and our delivery trucks can go through this little access road through the outdoor gate right here. And the delivery trucks will go up here and they'll do their thing, which this actually works. I tested it and it works pretty nicely. Same thing with the garbage trucks. They'll come down through here. They have their little garbage area right there, and then they can both leave back through the access gate and off the map. As you can see, buses are working just fine, and everything's looking good. So we have our little ticketing area here, which we have not designated as the ticketing area yet. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do that now. There, that is. Like I said, they're going to go through ticketing. They're going to come here into security. We have our COO and CFO. We have managed to research everything, which is beautiful. Then we have our restroom. They're going to go through the security area, which I'm still thinking about walling off over here. And then we only have half just because I think it'd be overkill if we actually did the full security area over here. But yeah, so we have the security, and that looks funky, right? Because it's what, 6, 6, and then we have 6 more here, but they're kind of, I'm thinking we need to relocate those. That's something I can do right now. Shouldn't be an issue. Alright, let's go, and then we're gonna move those, make them look a little bit nicer. Let's rotate, and we're gonna want to do that like this. That should make it look a little bit better. Yeah, that looks much better. Beautiful. And then we've got our giant little hallway here into the terminal, and I have plans for this, so don't think I'm wasting a lot of space with this being this huge and this wide. There is something that's going to happen in this space, not this episode, but next episode, and I think you guys are going to absolutely love what I'm going to do with this area over here. Now, they're going to come through here and turn right. I'm sorry, they're going to turn left into our main terminal. However, as you can see here, we have more room to expand, more room to grow, which I plan on doing. However, we have the roads and the taxiways over here, so I'm not going to do that quite yet. But then here is our main terminal. We have the one extra large gate. I went ahead and I put 2 regular large gates down. They all have 2 gate agents assigned to each one, with a first class queue over here, and over here, and then a regular coach class queue over here, here, and here. And then here I separated it with these bushes, which I'm probably going to replace that with a wall, because I don't think that really looks all that great. And that is strictly so that when people leave this gate, they don't go straight through here and kind of through the queues and all that. They kind of go through here, and then they're kind of forced to use this little middle section. And I'm thinking I might even do some walls to kind of wall them off and herd them down the middle of our terminal. And as you guys can see, we have plenty more room. I think we're going to be able to do something like, let me double check for you guys. Extra large gate, we're going to be able to do 1, 2, we're going to be able to do 2 extra large gates. Then I want to say 3 more, 1, 2, yeah, 3 more of the large gates. So that's going to give us 3 and 5, which is going to be absolutely more than enough for now. And as you guys can see, we're at pretty much negative $7 million, which is unfortunate. However, we're going to be making that money back pretty quickly, I would imagine. We have the 2 hangars. One of those is assigned with nothing but baggage cars. The other one is assigned with a baggage car and 2 fuel trucks. I figure 2 fuel trucks will be able to service our 3 gates for now. And the baggage carts definitely will be able to do, will be able to handle the job without a problem. Now, we have this runway over here, just the left and right runway. We're going to worry about this one later, not quite yet. And then once they come down here, we have the security exits over here, making it a secure area. They're going to come through here. They have their very own restroom right here, and then they have the baggage claim, which the baggage claim is absolutely hooked up through a conveyor system. As we can see here, the ticketing is hooked up, and it goes into the baggage routing station right there. And then the baggage routing station spits it back out and puts it down here on its long way into the baggage carousel. Now that is pretty far away. Could not find a much better spot for it, just because this is going to be filled up with the extra large gates. This is going to be filled up with the large gates. Could have maybe put it down here, but then it's just going to have a much further way to go for these large gates over here. I figure this is somewhat centralized. Same thing with the hangars. Couldn't fit them in here. There's just not too much room. Now, what I can also do, let me upgrade the runway real quick. We're going to do runway lights, because we want those nighttime flights, obviously. I'm going to do the pappies. So this one's going to come through here. We're going to do it on the left. We're going to put the pappy lights right there. We're going to do these bad boys over here on the other side. Let's rotate that, put those guys right there. The runway ILS. Now, I know that you guys have said, oh, don't put it right next to the runway because the wings are going to go through it. You're absolutely right. The wings are going to go through it, especially on those larger planes. However, we cannot look. I can't put it anywhere over here. I mean, maybe over here, but that still doesn't make sense. I mean, I could maybe put it on the edge of the map, but I think a few of the... I mean, this is what, let's see, let me get a little bit better look. I want to put it as far away as I can, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 squares in between where this would be placed and where the runway is, and over here it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same thing. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna put it. Over here. Yeah, I'm gonna put it right there, and the reason I'm putting it right there is because I figure over here, if we put it over here, we have a chance of the wings clipping it on the runway as well as the taxiway. The taxiway would without a doubt clip it. So I'm going to throw it up there, and then it's only really got the one shot of getting hit. The pappies are all good, set up. That's all set up. The lights are in there. I think we're looking good. I think we might be able to actually start bringing in some contracts. Now we do we need to hire a bunch of employees. I mean, an absolute bunch. We have a bunch of people just hanging out here for some strange reason. Let's go ahead and get rid of this baggage carousel. These guys are hanging out here, and I really would like to fire these guys. I kind of wish we could do it one big foul swoop as opposed to just doing it one by one like this. But we can't. That's not something we can do right now. You're fired. You're fired. You're out of here. You looked at me funny. You just smell bad. You, not so bright. You, light on your resume. You are married to someone that I don't like, I guess. And you're just like to hang out in the middle of the road, so that's dangerous. We don't want that liability concern, so you're gone. Alright, then we still have a ton of workers. I mean, that's probably something like 30 workers. 47 more workers. Holy smokes. Alright, yeah, a lot of you guys are getting fired. Goodbye. Hasta la vista. Ciao. Auf Wiedersehen. Ohio gozaimasu. Yeah, I ran out. I have no more. Hasta luego. Buenos noches. Yeah. No trabajo más. Ah, we're good. Let's just go ahead with that. Now, let's go ahead and fill out our staff. Let's go with, let's see, we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So ticketing is full. Then we're going to need 1, 2 for the extra large gate, 1, 2 for that gate, 1, 2 for that gate. So we're good. Staff-wise, we are absolutely good. Let's go ahead and hire 2 janitors. Kind of help keep this place clean and tidy. Now let's do some security as well. Let's do 6. Oh, that's 7. Sorry, buddy, you're fired. Don't need this 7 right now. So we're good. I think we can actually start accepting flights. I do. Now these guys, you come through ticketing, you're going to have the restroom over here. You go through security, you're done. I mean, you had your chance to use the restroom, right? I mean, we could do something out here. I'm going to leave that for the next episode just because this one, you know, it might not be the longest episode, but actually building this airport took me, we're over an hour now. So, you know, like you guys know, I get off of work and I do these episodes. I'm pretty tired, and I feel like I haven't really messed up too much today. So I want to end the episode on a high note. But anyways, so no restroom here. However, when they do deboard the plane and they go through the baggage into the baggage claim area, they'll have their little restroom here that they can use. Now, what do you guys think about this airport? I think this airport's going to turn out very, very nice. Now, we might not have room for that second little terminal over here. I'm going to try to squeeze something like this and I might do something half the size just so that we can actually squeeze it in here, because as you guys can see, this little plan over here, this little gray spot, that is a plan for another airplane gate, and we already have the taxiway pressed up against it, so all we would really need is the terminal right there. And if we want the terminal right there, we're gonna have to move this taxiway, this red line, over a little bit more, which I think we might be able to actually squeeze in. But even if we can't fit anything else over here, we're gonna have the 3 extra large gates as well as the 5 large gates, which is gonna be a lot larger than any airport that we have built thus far. That being said, I think we're at the end of the episode, guys. If you guys like this episode, do me a favor, hit the like button. It would mean a lot. Subscribe to the channel. That would mean even more if you haven't already. Daily SimAirport episodes, as well as some Software Inc., Project High Rise, among other things. Hopefully, I'll see you guys on another one of my videos. Until then, I hope you guys have a great day. And next episode, we will definitely get some flights in, and we'll start doing some decorations. And I'll do a kind of a surprise little thing over here in this main terminal area. I think you guys are going to like that very, very much. So yeah, hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.